Hey up YouTube, it's Thing Park Bazza here. How are you all doing today? When we move to America, one thing we get asked a lot is what do we miss from home? What are the things that sort of really stir up the emotions? Well, of course we miss family overall. That's the main thing. The other thing you miss are kind of the sights and sounds and tastes of food. And there's one particular food that I used to like a lot when I was in the UK, and it's been virtually impossible to get. Well, I've not found it here at all in the US. And actually I'd say the last 3 or 4 times I've been back to the UK, the pubs don't do it anymore. What am I talking about? A Ploughman's. You know, Ploughman's lunch, where you get pie and cheese, Branston pickle. I always thought of Ploughman's being a great summer fresh meal with a pint of beer. And been totally unable to find it over here. Then, quite recently, I was chatting with a certain gentleman called Nick. Nick and Lee have a small YouTube channel called The Lodge Guys. I like to help them grow their channel. Anyhow, we're chatting and he said to me, have you ever heard of somewhere called Friar Tuck? And I said, nope, never heard of it. And it turns out to be a small mom and pop type English UK restaurant over Claremont Way. And he sent me the menu and I had a look and guess what was on it? A Ploughman's. So I had a word with Maxine and today is Sunday. Also, I should say the second thing that's on there that Maxine really likes is a full Sunday roast with roast beef, roast potatoes and Yorkshire puddings. And being a Yorkshire girl, of course, she has to have Yorkshire puddings. So we're going to head over there today. And also Nick managed to introduce us to a couple of people called Michael and Stephen. You may have heard of Michael and Stephen before if you watch The Lodge Guys. They are the two ex-Disney Imagineers who've been sending stuff around. So Michael's an ex-Disney Imagineer. And so you'll have seen some of the conversations and the things you sent them through. So I'm looking forward to today for 2 reasons. One is obviously for the Ploughmans. And the second is to sit down and we'll spend some time. We probably won't film all that because it's going to be more sort of personal time with them to learn a little bit more about their background, what they've done, some of the history. So we'll do that after the meal and maybe give you a few snippets of that. So welcome to today's vlog. And so we're going to head out to the Friar Tuck. The Friar Tuck, which is located in the Four Corners area of Claremont, opened its doors in February 2017. They serve up fresh homemade treats from England here in the heart of Central Florida. They create homemade English classics as well as handcrafted specialities. Known for their fish and chips, pies such as steak and mushroom and chicken curry, amongst others, as well as Cornish pasties, custom sandwiches, soups and fresh cream desserts, just like home. The little market is plentiful with items like real Cadbury chocolate, crisps, biscuits, jams, and other hard-to-find UK groceries. A proper English breakfast is on the weekends, and a traditional Sunday roast are a must. Whether you're an expat or just love English food, you'll certainly enjoy the traditional taste of England found here. Yeah, that's a very cool, that's for tying your bike up to, I think. So we have some coffee places, bakery, salon. There's like a little town square here, town square area. Just here. Friar Tuck is like I guess it's like a roundabout, but it is a roundabout. But it's a square. It's a square roundabout. We have a pizza place. Looks like there is street parking here as well. And if you watched our vlog when we were down at the outlet stores, this was the small pop-up where we got the ice cream with the churros in that was really good. They have a shop here as well. I'll put a link into that vlog for you as well to watch. And there it is in all its glory. A must-have if you see one of these places around. So here we are right in the middle of the traffic circle and the Friar Tuck is just over there. You'll see it with the different flags flying outside, and that's where we're going to head to now. I've never had. I'm going to try the Ploughman's. I got the Ploughman's. Yeah. Very good. What's your favourite sticky toffee pudding, isn't it, Matt?
I could eat all of them. I'd make a bucket of glory since I was a kid.
Well, I'm going to try because I told the lodge guys I would. They drool over. And you can tell me if this is a good place for that stuff.
Oh, we like to think we have some experience.
Yes.
So I got something that's really hard to get. I've not been able to get it in the UK for 10 years and never found it here yet. It's called the Ploughman's lunch, which the Ploughmans used to have when they did the fields in England. Maxine has got her roast beef, Yorkshire pud, Sunday dinner. And here's Michael, and you may know him from the Lodge Guys.
I'm the guy that talks with an accent.
And he's got the Sunday lunch as well. And Stephen is here, and he's got the, of course, traditional English fish and chips that looks yummy with tartar sauce on. So we're going to tuck in and enjoy that.
Thank you.
So here's proof, Nick. Sticky toffee pudding. Michael is going to have sticky toffee pudding for the first time. Tell us what you think of it. With custard.
I'll stop.
What is that? It almost... The sauce has taste, but the bread itself, I'm used to more sweet cinnamon roll type of...
Yeah, it's not sweet, is it?
No.
The toffee should be. The toffee.
Yeah, the warm sauce.
But the custard should have like a vanilla taste.
A sweet vanilla taste on the custard. He's sitting there with his spoon.
Like
You wait for your
mine.
face.
No, because the big one's yours. I was eating off the little one.
I don't want the little.
It's a big one.
It almost
Yeah,
tastes like
small.
oatmeal.
Oatmeal.
Yeah, it reminds me of oatmeal in texture.
It's sponge, like cake.
You a fan?
That's good.
What do you think it tastes like? Did you get the texture of oatmeal? Or like a rice pudding or something? It wasn't what I expected.
We got the. What do we got? We got the
You got the syrup.
golden syrup. You can try some of this as well. You have to try the golden
try
syrup.
the-
Try the custard. Just check it is proper custard. Yeah,
It's ambrosia.
ambrosia custard, which is an English Devon custard from the south. That's what you. That's the one you usually get in a tin.
Oh. Oh.
What? Oh, this is a bit different. It's upside down, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's got the. Try that as well. This has got the. On the bottom is something called golden syrup.
What's that? Cinnabon. I was expecting to be more like Cinnabon.
No cinnamon.
No.
So that's golden syrup on the bottom. So it's like a. Just take that piece. It's sort of the same custard, but it's a different texture, different taste.
That one has more flavor. I like this one better than that one.
You try a bit as well. Yep. Steve, you try a bit. You know what you like, what you don't like.
Yeah,
try
I
that.
will take the bill then. It's our
bill?
bill.
No.
Yes, yes, yes.
No.
Yes. No, you're our invited guest. It's our bill today.
Do they have a bar then? Can I get vodka? Can I get
You
a
can.
bottle of wine? A large, your most expensive bottle of wine, please.
You can get us popcorn in the park.
Okay. Oh wow. Or I'll get you two spring rolls. That'll equal the same bill.
Have you been to Whispering Canyon?
Yes.
We love Whispering
Yeah.
Canyon.
What do you think of that one? You prefer nice too? You have a preference?
Oh, I like that one.
This one?
The
Yeah.
second one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Let's try a bit of
That's
your.
like a carrot cake. Sort of.
Yeah,
Very
we grew up
dense.
on
Not
Frosted
usually
Flakes
that
and
dense.
Fruit Loops.
I've done both of them.
Yeah. They're not usually that dense in texture.
What in that?
No, they're usually more spongy.
Well, let me try a bit of this
More
one.
like
Yes. I was expecting a little bit more
it's
spicy.
more like
Thank you.
of course, steamed pudding instead of sponge.
Can you read that, Steve?
800
Yeah, that is very dense, isn't it? It's got a like a grainy. It should be lighter, more fluffy. It has got a grainy.
I can't. All those places that they try all that dessert food. What is that?
84.
That's
01. Don't forget the penny. Oh, my goodness. That's amazing the way it comes out to that 80.
Yeah, it's not a. That's not a good representation of.
I like it.
It's nice, but
Because I haven't had
it won't. It's not as dense as that normally. It's more fluffy.
Cinnabon.
So it's more. It's not. It doesn't have a Cinnabon taste to it, but it's a bit.
Well, you can tell Nick that.
Oh, you've told him already. You can tell him.
Well, I told him that it wasn't my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
And they've opened a shop here that we're just having a look at. Oh look, they got the pies and everything. The same pies. How much are they here?
I don't know if they've got a price on them. I thought
Pies.
it was Warburton's.
And scones. Oh, I thought it was Warburton's bread. Did you?
Yeah. For a split second.
Devon scones. This is brand new. Apparently, it's just opened.
Hiya.
Oh yeah, dandelion and burdock. Have you ever tried dandelion and burdock before?
No?
Get him a
I'm
can.
trying one of them.
This used to be the breakfast line. They changed it.
Oh, your Bisto gravies. Beans, that beans and... It's not beans and sausage, is it? No. Can't get beans and sausage over here. This is what this is what you had on your Devon custard. That's what you had on the dessert you had.
Okay.
The custard, that's the creamy vanilla.
Yeah, I need to find one more sweet thing in America to eat.
Yeah. Maxim will eat a tin of that cold
Oh, it's easy
with
to
a spoon,
do.
won't
It's
you?
easy. Your brain.
Tea, we got the tea, PG Tips. Yorkshire tea. Well, they got imperial leather as well. What are these tins? Soups. These must be all your soups. Oh, and the Lovemore stuff. Yeah, that's the gluten-free. There's the Marmite that Lee and Nick eat all the time. Yeah, cup of soup. It's just a powder and then you put boiling water in it. And they got Uncle Joe's mint balls. That's typical. That's Northern England. Got Uncle Joe's mint balls, Max. Then we have. Oh, this is similar to the other one with the sausages and the bacon. This is the same as International Food Club brand. I don't know the prices. This is exactly the stuff they have in the International Food Club. Pork pies, haggis pie, steak and haggis pie. Interesting. And then they love more. We've tried some of these before, they're quite good. Date and walnut cake.
Looks like a coffee.
Yeah, so that is
No,
a.
it's not toffee.
Well, it's not a toffee. It's a ruffle. So
That's
it's a
not Marmite, is it?
no, it's raspberry and coconut.
Do you like Marmite?
No, that's no normal people like Marmite. It's just strange people.
I told the lodge guys if I have to try Marmite, they have to try Velveeta cheese.
Oh yeah.
He looked it up immediately.
Go try that. See what you think.
A coconut?
Raspberry coconut.
Yeah. You'd like this, Steve.
Yeah, give one to Steve, so do.
Then I'll buy a bag.
You like it?
And try that. See what you
It's
think.
funny how different countries mix different flavors.
Yeah.
That's your favourite, Maxine. Struggle to find those over here.
You can find them.
Yeah, we saw them at that place. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
Yeah.
But it has almost a chocolate flavor too.
But it's covered in chocolate.
Covered in a dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
Yeah. I like dark chocolate too.
Well, they're yours then. You keep those and
Yeah,
Thank you.
put them with your candy bag. You're going to try, and then the other one we want you to try is Ben Shaw's Dandelion and Burdock. This is a traditional drink that, as a kid, you would have had. It's fizzy.
Don't pour it to top it, it'll come over.
Yeah.
Can I smell it first?
Yeah.
What's it smell?
You're still gonna.
Cheers.
It's good. Whatever it is.
It's like a.
It's not a birch beer or something.
No, it's not alcoholic. It's just who's a drink.
No, birch beer is not alcoholic.
Oh, is it not?
No.
Oh, I can still taste the coconut.
Yeah, it almost tastes like cherry Coke.
As kids, that's what you used to have. You used to get bottles of that from the local store, and dandelion and burdock was your treat.
It tastes like something you would try at that place at Epcot that had the different Coke flavors
Yep.
that they're bringing back. Tastes like something you'd try there, except not the really yucky medicine one everyone has.
Yeah. The what's it called? The begins with B.
Viva? No, what is it? Yeah, I know.
And now you've tried two traditional candy.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
And it's funny.
Our son was looking for this. We couldn't find him any. We were looking for this when he came down here the other month. He just couldn't find any dandelion and burdock.
What's funny is British people like room temperature liquids to drink.
Yeah.
And Americans, we love ice on everything.
Yeah. In beer even. We prefer beer to be more
I know.
towards
It's
room
everything.
temperature. Yeah.
And that's a thing I find it's with different cultures. And plus portions.
Yeah.
Every country's portions are like a third of American portions.
Yes, that is true. But then you get to... But the expectation here is that you bring it home with you if you don't eat it. Whereas in England, you're supposed to clear your plate.
Oh.
So it's a different thing.
See, that's my
that
Dutch
thing
mom.
of bringing food out, it's not a normal thing. So I'll just give you a quick preview of some of the books that Michael and Stephen gave us to have a look at. We'll be handing these back to them when we've had a look. But there was hundreds, and these were just some of the few we wanted to have a look at to start with. The first one is a book called Married to the Mouse, which really talks the history of Walt Disney working in Orlando, some of the good sides, but some of the business sides of the relationship. And I think it sums it up a little bit in the back here, which says not only does Mickey have fuzzy ears and a cute squeaky voice, but sharp teeth and claws too. So we'll have a look at that. That's going to be quite an interesting read. Another book that he gave us, and some of you may be aware, is we were going to go to Tokyo Disneyland in 2020, actually in April this year. Had to be cancelled, of course, because of COVID, but they went in 2019, so it'll be very interesting to read this book. It's supposed to, and in his opinion, it is one of the most beautiful Disney parks in the world, and he's been to all of them. So I think we will love to get there one day, and there's a little bit of a reading here on some of the different, oh look, Big Thunder Mountain, some of the different rides and things that they have in Tokyo Disneyland. Then going back to a bit more of the history, this is something interesting. I remember seeing a vlog about this on YouTube. Splendid China was a theme park that was in Orlando. It's actually where Margaritaville is now. It failed as a theme park, but there's a lot of history. It's supposed to be one of the most unique and beautiful parks around. With just some of the amount of work that went into it, and there was like a full scale and models as well, but there was a full scale wall of China I think you could walk on in here, Great Wall of China. So this was very interesting. I'm going to have a look at this. I don't know when this book was actually produced. You might see on the inside of the front when this was printed. Maybe it doesn't, but I shall read into that. Then we start getting in some of the historic stuff. So here is a Walt Disney World Atlas for cast members. So this was from 1977, and it has the layout of the Magic Kingdom. It also has some of the utilidors that were there, and then on the back here there is some interesting maps of the area. And if we show you this one here, this which is what I'm looking for, if I go into here actually and show you this. This is what was called the Village, which we all now know as Disney Springs. Used to be downtown Disney. So I'll give you some idea of the scale and how things have grown up since 1977 and the layout. We then got a couple of very historic books. This is the commemorative edition, Behind the Scenes to the Vacation Kingdom, the story of Walt Disney World. It gave us some of this. Is dedicated, obviously it was dedicated in 1971. He gave us a few pictures as well to have a look at some of these. I can show you some of these. Probably shouldn't, so I won't. But that's obviously when they were building Haunted Mansion. You can see how big the building is behind there. And this commemorative book goes into a lot of detail about the opening of the park. I mean, I've seen on YouTube, like many of you, the original TV broadcast, I think from 1971. This is a 1973 book. So again, there's more photos in here. I probably won't go in and show you, but there's a whole lot of detail around here, around the opening of Magic Kingdom. Lots of interesting photos and behind the scenes and design stuff. So that's going to be very interesting to read. And then the final one, just so you don't get bored, I found this very interesting. This is a 1971 October edition of Life magazine that came together with the open of Walt Disney World in Florida. So I want to be very careful I don't tear this magazine. But there's one thing in here I found very, very interesting. Is I'll just lay it out here and then maybe show you this. But this is, we were looking at this together around the dinner table. But this is a picture, an aerial picture of Walt Disney World back in 1971. I don't know if you can see, you know, the Haunted Mansion there in the corner. You can see the Liberty Bell. You can also see areas down here, you know, that haven't been developed, where Thunder Mountain was, Splash Mountain, Pirates, none of that was there. And so it's very interesting. You can see the contemporary at the background there. But it's so interesting kind of looking at these pictures and the history. And so we will be doing that over the coming weeks. Again, some photographs of the characters interacting with the people back in 1971. So thank you very much, Michael and Stephen. That's going to give us some reading to do over the next few weeks. So we are back home again. We had a really good afternoon, didn't we?
We did.
What do you think of the food then at the Friar Tuck's?
It was very good.
I thought it was very good. One of the only and best Ploughmans I've been able to have for 15 years. Mm-hmm. So it was definitely worth the visit. And your
roast beef.
Roast beef was good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah,
tasty and good gravy, and
fish and chips was good, and prices were really good as well. I'd say desserts were a bit of a letdown. They were kind
of shop bought. I think they were homemade.
But that shop they have there was a reasonable price, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you saw, if you don't know who Michael and Stephen were, you will have done from seeing the vlog. But they liked some English food, didn't they? They tried there, and those prices were really good. We might go back to that shop. So it was a good afternoon, a good chat. We have some books to read now on Disney, some historic books that I borrowed from Michael that I will have a look at. So thank you very much for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you for watching today. If you like what we do, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel. And we will see you later.